That's okay. I just know.
There it is.
All right, got it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the North Santiam Sewer Authority meeting number 76. It's May 1st, 2023, and it's now at 6:02 p.m. We're going to start over here. Roll call.
Mr. Woodward,
Present.
Mr. Morones,
Present.
Mr. Evans,
Present.
Mr. Nielsen,
Here.
Mr. Gander,
Present.
Mr. Kirsch,
I'm here.
and I am Janet Zion Holland. I think I'm here too.
All righty, everybody's present. Thank you. Any declarations of conflicts of interest? Hearing none. Any announcements? Hearing none, public comment and questions, please limit public comments to 3 minutes each. Do we have any public comments? Hearing none. Moving forward to action agenda. Officer elections. I would like to bring my opinion in on this. My personal opinion is this project is going to move forward fast. And it's going to start with Project A, and that's Mill City and Gates. And I believe that with that happening, we have, I would like to select Tim Kirsch, Mayor Kirsch of Mill City, as being our chair of this board, due to the fact things are going to be moving forward fast. Tim is going to be there in public with the commissioners, with news, with everybody in this whole project. I won't be accessible as much as he will be, and I feel that Tim should be our new chair to this project. So I would like to nominate Tim Kirsch for the chair position of the NSSA. Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Oh, you were my friend.
You didn't say no fast enough.
There are no friends in love and war, okay?
That's right. So we can hold a vote.
Okay, well, don't we have to ask if he accepts the nomination?
Oh,
Do we have to ask him that?
Well, he just needs to remember I know where he lives, so he needs to watch his answer.
No, Tim, I feel that everything, the way it's going, that and as fast as it's going to start moving, I think you'd be the best person for the position.
well, I'd like to say that I could not have filled the shoes that you did in the beginning. You did a lot of work, had a lot accomplished when we did not have staff. Fortunately, now we have some staff that is going to help us through and take care of a lot of the work that you did on your own, Ken. And I certainly appreciate all that you've done. So I strongly believe a strong board and a great staff, we're going to get everything done. So me, I just get to read the agenda notes, right?
Yeah, right.
And that's all.
So
We ready?
we're ready.
Mr. Woodward,
Aye.
Mr. Morones,
Aye.
Mr. Evans,
Aye.
Mr. Nielsen,
Aye.
Mr. Gander,
Aye.
Mr. Kirsch,
Aye.
and I am also aye. Motion passes.
And unanimously. Well, as this point, I now turn it over to our new chair.
Wow, that fast, huh? Didn't take too long to jump out of the limelight, huh?
Hey, I'm out of here. See ya. Bye.
Okay. Well, obviously then, since if I'm gonna step forward to chair, we're gonna need a vice chair. So I think I would like to see if anybody would like to nominate a vice chair. Any suggestions?
I
Nobody,
nominate,
huh?
I
What?
nominate Mr. Woodward.
I'll second that.
Okay, well, we have a nomination, a second for vice chair. And I don't see Ken falling out of his chair. So I'm gonna, unless there's someone else who'd like to be nominated, we'll, if I don't, hearing nothing, we'll close nominations and move it to a vote. Janet, can we have a roll call vote on that, please?
Mr. Woodward,
Aye.
Mr. Morones,
Aye.
Mr. Evans,
Aye.
Mr. Nielsen,
Aye.
Mr. Gander. And myself vote aye also. Motion passes.
Very good. Let's see, do we need to work on treasurer as well? I presume we just have to go through the slate of officers, huh?
Yes.
So treasurer, any suggestions?
I nominate Ron Evans.
I'll second that.
Oh, dang it, I was going to.
Speak or hold your peace.
Wow, that's nice. You're so popular, Ron. You got everybody clamoring to nominate you, so we're gonna
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
close nominations and Jen, we have a roll call vote on that, please.
Mr. Woodward,
Aye.
Mr. Morones,
Aye.
Mr. Evans,
Aye.
Mr. Nielsen,
Aye.
Mr. Gander,
Aye.
Mr. Kirsch,
Right?
and myself vote aye also.
So then let's see,
Motion
we need secretary.
I nominate Janet.
I was gonna say it wouldn't hurt my feelings if somebody else wanted to step up.
I'll quickly second.
Yeah.
Sorry, Janet.
I know where you both live. That's all I'm gonna say, okay?
All right. Anything else? If not, we're gonna close the nominations and put it to a vote. All in, let's see, Janet, can we get a roll call vote on that, please?
No.
Aye.
Mr. Morones,
Aye.
Mr. Evans,
Aye.
Mr. Gander.
Aye.
Mr. Kirsch,
Aye.
and I'm reluctantly aye, motion passes.
One happy family.
Let's see, what else do we need? Is communications director a position or what was that?
Yep.
Okay,
I nominate Denny Nielsen for communications director.
I second that.
any other nominations? If not, we'll close nominations and put it to a vote. Janet, roll call vote on that, please.
Give me a second, my computer is being a pain. So Mr. Woodward,
Aye.
Mr. Morones,
Aye.
Mr. Evans,
Aye.
Mr. Nielsen,
Aye.
Mr. Gander.
Aye.
Mr. Kirsch,
Aye.
and I vote aye, motion passes.
Voila.
Let me think, is that all of them now?
Yeah,
Can I go back just a couple of steps? Who nominated Denny?
I did. Ken Woodward.
Okay. Who was the second?
That was me, Ron Evans.
Thank you.
Okay, then, that's everybody then, right? I do believe.
That's it.
Okay, then, so We have next on our agenda, item B, April meeting notes and summary. Folks had an opportunity to take a look at those. Any discussion on it?
I move approval of the April meeting summary notes.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. I don't think we have to do a roll call vote on that. We'll just put it to a vote. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed?
I am abstaining due to the fact I was not at the meeting.
Okay. Everybody said yes, but you.
I'm just that way.
Yes, indeed. Next, we would have our treasurer's report.
We was able, with the help of Laura, to get caught up on the Treasury quarterly reports for the fourth quarter of 2022 and the first quarter of 2023. And Janet was able to clear the invoice that we had talked about last time. The check on that cleared on April 21st. That's it.
Nice.
I saw an invoice in my box today from Mid-Willamette Valley COG. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who received that.
Believe so.
Okay,
That's
so let
out of
me,
my inbox.
okay, so let me grab it. Please bear with me. It was from Pamela Villaria. Oh, nope, that's not it. Sorry.
Well, we're waiting. I think Laura's been working on getting an update on our COG invoices for the time for the services that they've rendered for us. We're still waiting on that.
Mr. Chair, I'm happy to speak to that real quick.
Go right ahead.
So in preparing the quarterly reports with Ron, giving a little credit there to Ron as well, I discovered that the COG had not been sending monthly invoices to you all. So I worked closely with our finance team to address that. So on Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday, our finance team went ahead and submitted the invoice. It sounds like it went to Janet. That would have been for all services up and through April 15th. So including services from last year as well. The invoice should have been provided as a monthly charges showing. So you can see how much staff time was spent in January, how much was spent in February, how much was spent in March and April, and so on. I did discuss this with Ron ahead of time, let him know what we expected the charge to be. And so any questions about that, I'm happy to take those.
Okay, I do have that up. The invoice is loading. The total amount due is $7,787.04. Administrative and general staff support to NSSA board, November 22 through March of 23.
So 6 months worth. Okay, not bad. Treasurer Ron Evans, you said you reviewed all these invoices and things.
Yes, I will.
Okay. You haven't yet, though, as of this date.
No, I haven't seen them yet.
Okay. So,
I will forward right now.
okay. So how soon does COG need this money? Do we get a chance to review it first? Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I'll make a note to our finance team to make sure that they get those to Mr. Evans heretofore or henceforth.
Sure. perhaps if we, if maybe everybody would like to take a look at them. So if we could just send them out to the board so everybody could look at them, we can approve them at our next board meeting.
Certainly can do that.
If you don't need them before, okay, that'd be good then.
To clarify, you want us to resend what has been sent, or you just going forward?
I'm putting that together right now.
Yeah, Janet's gonna, give it out to the rest of the board so that we can all take a look at it.
Okay.
Everybody's curious to see how the money's being spent, and everybody should kind of know that because we may get questions from the public, so it's all good to know.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
I would like to bring to your attention that the EIN number that the NSSA is operating under is my social security.
Oh, nice.
And yeah,
Nice.
so I would like for some reason to get that out of the NSSA. Somehow the NSSA set up their own account.
So we would have to file with the Secretary of State for an EIN. How?
Laura?
You already are filed with the Secretary of State's as a council of government. I'd have to talk to our finance team about how government entities go about getting a tax ID number. That's a new one for me.
Yeah, part of our background information I have is an application for an EIN. I didn't equate that with your social security number, but I'll go back and check on that.
Appreciate it.
Okay, we will get that worked on. Hopefully we'll have that taken care of by the next meeting then.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see here. I guess next would be our partner update with Marion County.
Looks like that's me.
That would be you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
So just a brief update on the ongoing projects. Project A, our subsurface soil characterizations moving along on schedule. Test pits were completed and we got some good soil results and ground infiltration parameters to use. And the next phase will be starting in 1 week. That's the monitoring wells and deep soil characterization. So things are moving along for the Mill City sites. Over in Project B, we'll be making those soil characterization studies fairly soon as well. And also on update on Project B. So the residential septic grant program has been going well thanks to our everyone's help with community outreach as well as our partnership with COG. I believe we've received over 100 applications so far. And we are very, very close to launching the commercial septic grant program as well. Just a few specifics in the language we're working through, and we're hoping to have that ready fairly soon. And then one last overall update to the project as a whole is the CMGC procurement. That's the construction manager, general contractor. And so that is, the proposals will be due May 31st. And we are looking to get them under contract in early August.
Okay,
So,
very nice. Thank you very much. Marion County's input on this project is crucial for us. And I guess I would like to ask you if you have any needs from us or things that we should be gearing up for coming down the road.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So first of all, thank you everyone for getting the word out as we were getting ready to do these test pits. I know it was creating a little bit of buzz as I started to see some heavy equipment work going on in the area. And particularly with us being able to do some work throughout the city right away, and just generally the outreach was fantastic. So I may be asking for more of that help in the future, but So far, everything's gone pretty smoothly, so we're grateful for that. That's really the main thing now. Is going to be a little bit of a slower process as we do that groundwater modeling, setting up the monitoring wells. It's not going to be quite as much information coming out at once because we have to drill pretty deep, but that'll give us a lot of crucial information as we're getting ready to put together that facility plan.
Okay, very nice. So yeah, if there's something that you would like us to address or be looking at, like I say, and working on, then please let us know as soon as you know.
Absolutely.
Mr. Chair,
Yes,
Denny, I'd like to ask Chris a question, please.
absolutely.
Chris, you mentioned that the CMGC contractor would be identified within 30 days, but not under contract until August. Can you clarify what the process is in terms of the period between the end of this month and August?
Absolutely. Yes. So the proposals are due May 31st. There is a period of evaluation and scoring and reference checking, which is all part of that that RFP process. And then the notice of intent to award would go out June 28th, which is just about 4 weeks from that point. After this, there's a protest period that has to clear. Once the protest period is cleared, there is a contract negotiation that follows. There's a set practice laid out in the Uniform Act. So once that process is through, then we have our final contract negotiation, just kind of clearing out all of the specific questions on the contract, and then it's executed in early August.
Okay, from my experience, that seems protracted, reason for my question, but thank you very much. I appreciate your answer.
Mhm.
Anybody else on the board have any questions for Chris?
Tony.
Go ahead, Tony.
Now we're not muted. Chris, in the process is of looking at the contractors for the RFQ. We were involved for the engineering firm, a few of us in that grading process. Will that opportunity be afforded to a few of the members of the board, or is that different than that last process?
I'm not sure it would need to be different. We haven't put together the committee yet. So, let's circle back on this one. I think it's definitely a possibility.
I don't know that it has to be. I'm just curious if that's a consideration for the board that we'd like, to be a part of or have input on like we were afforded before. So thank you.
Yes, thank you. I wasn't here for that process, but that's a great question. I'll find out for you.
Any other questions for Chris? If not, then moving right along, we'll go to the staff report. And this is staff report. Laura, do you have anything for us?
Yes, good evening. Just that COG staff is continuing to do the research that the board directed us to do. And that's going along nicely. We're also looking forward to the work session that we have scheduled with you all and that we'll be enjoying courtesy of Mill City at the Mill City Hall. Looking forward to having Bill Monahan there to give basics of board governance to this board, as well as the county update. We did put out a request for any other agenda topics, so feel free to send that to me or to your chair, of course. We have booked out 3 hours. We've got about 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes of content. So there's room for another agenda item if you would like. And that's it for staff report for this month. Thank you.
Very nice. So we'll get to finally do an in-person meeting. We've been able to get one of those accomplished. So that'll be very nice. I look forward to the May 23rd work session. Looks like it's from 1 to 4 p.m. May 23rd. Okay. So everybody should be able to see that on, well, it's on this week's agenda as well, or this month's. So,
Mr. Chair, if I may add one thing, I did receive the invitation from the Gates mayor to hold future work sessions in Gates as well. If there are other sites that the board would like staff to consider for any future work sessions, although none of them are planned right now, please do reach out and let us know. We're happy to do that.
Absolutely. I'm more than happy to travel around, go to the other communities as well, because I think it shows strong support throughout our communities that everybody's on board with everybody being involved. So Detroit, Dana, if any of you guys ever want to take us up there, let us know. It's actually kind of a nice drive on a sunny day. So look forward to having meetings up there as well. Other than that, does anybody else have any questions that I'd like to ask Laura? If nothing, then does anybody else have anything that they would like to add off the cuff to tonight's meeting? Any comments, questions? Wow, if not, then we whipped through this.
I was gonna let you know, Tim, that downtown planning is continuing with economic development and that we're integrating really closely with Marion County Public Works and as well as the design team and Laura and Silas to make sure that the designs are all integrated horizontally across with economic development and Public Works. And make
Very
sure that
nice.
those are coordinated together and that the customer service team at Marion County and COG is really integrated.
Very nice. I know that we look forward to doing some downtown planning sessions and things like that with Marion County's help on some of that stuff too. So the Economic Development Department has really done a lot for the North Santiam Canyon. We certainly do appreciate that. All your hard work. I think Tony has something he'd like to ask.
Well, I was just going to say that Kelly Weiss reached out to me, and she's going to be joining our city council meeting next week about some of, the beginning stages of the similar things, and it's very exciting. Not often is there a lot of forward planning when we get this far up the canyon for various reasons, but I'm excited. I've heard about some of the things that the Economic Council is doing with Mill City and some of the others down the canyon. So we're hoping to model and piggyback off of some of that and just see what the next 20 years has to hand us. And so, yeah, thank you guys for your hard work and for partnering with us and being a part of it. Yeah, it's great.
Well, it's because everyone's all pulled together is the only reason it's working.
Works.
It always helps to have a target to aim for. Yeah.
That's right.
Wow, I could try and stretch this out longer if everybody wanted to, but I think we've gone through the agenda. And if unless somebody else has something that is going to pertain to what we're here for, then I guess we'll go ahead and close tonight's meeting. I'm not missing anything, am I? Okay. Very good. Well, thank you everyone for signing on and being with us tonight. Go eat your dinner. That's what I'm going to do. Out of here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Good night,
Tim.
all.
Oh yeah. Thanks everybody for my
Be
promotion.
safe, everybody.
Yeah.